Welcome to Model Horse Tack School. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to show you how to assemble a stirrup that has a tapadero. This is specifically for the Goodnight Western saddle, but this applies to parade saddles and anywhere else where you have a tapadero. All right, so what do we need? We need the stirrup liner, we need our tread, we need a spacer. I still like to use my keeper like this. I'm going to use a little piece of aluminum. We need some type of embroidery thread. This is but it's corded, so I would call this is a bedspread weight corded. It's a strong thread is basically what I need. Okay, and then we need a needle that's big enough to go through, for this thread to go through. Okay, so first step, I just need a little piece of aluminum to help this thing hold its shape. So, I mean, it's not much, maybe like that. First step is to get our liner and our stirrup together. We're going to put some glue on all the way across. Put that piece of aluminum right in the middle between the two holes in the liner. And then with a little bit of glue on top of that aluminum. We will then put that piece on top, flush squares, squeeze it really good, wipe away any excess glue. That's really good. Okay, now we're going to go and make sure we have holes, because we're going to need that for the thread. Going to poke the holes in on both sides. I'll probably flip them over to make sure I can see it on both sides. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the tread on here. You don't have to do it. You can do it after it's shaped, but I'm going to go ahead and put the tread on because I can find dead center. And you've seen treads but put on before, so this is not that any big deal. A little bit of glue. It's going to be hiding behind the tapadero, so I'm not going to do the string version. There we go. Let that dry completely. Don't mess with it till it's dry. Then we're going to take that piece, the stirrup piece, we're going to put something on there to shape the bell. Go ahead and shape it around this pair of pliers. Go ahead and get the shape any way you need to. There, I'm going to use some pliers to flatten those little lumps out in the lining. Yep, those are my platypus pliers. Now we're going to take a piece of thread, doesn't have to be more 6 or 8 inches, put a knot in one end, thread it to a needle on the other end. Now we're going to go ahead and take the tapadero that's totally finished and everything, including edge coat. We're going to make sure we have 2 holes on either side, small holes. My patterns always show those holes. Hopefully your pattern does too, otherwise you're going to need that. And I'm going to open up these holes, and then we're going to go through, and we're going to glue down that knot. And then we're going to go ahead and pull or push through to the other side. Then we're going to go through the stirrup, outside to inside, inside through outside. Go ahead and pull that. All right, I'm going to put the spacer on. I don't want to glue it to the thread, but I'm going to go ahead and put the spacer on so I know how much thread to leave in between there. Okay, now we're going to go through the other side of the tapadero. We're going to pull that so the stirrup is about the right there, tug tight to that spacer. Then go through the tapadero. Yes, a longer piece of thread would have prevented that. So through the tapadero, and then we're going to go through the stirrup, through the spacer. Sometimes a pair of pliers is just really help with this. Okay, through the other side of the stirrup, and then we're going to go through the other side of the tapadero. Now we need to pull it and make sure we got it just the right width, and that spacer's supposed to help. And a longer piece of thread would have prevented that. And now I'm going to go back through that tapadero again. Now you can go and do this as many times as you want to get as much in there. Sometimes 1 is enough, sometimes 2 is enough. I'm going to do 1 more all the way across just to make sure I have enough thickness. And then once it's all tugged tight, we're going to glue down that thread really well. and just put that aside to dry. Once it's dry, we can go ahead and trim away all that excess as close to that blue spot as possible. See, that's all we got left. We can throw that away. But there you go. And then once you get your stirrup leather on, you can use your keeper. Thank you for spending time with me today. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends about the channel, and have yourself a really good day.